This week on the Wildcat Report. The bus has left, but without any students. Field trips may possibly be going away. The new lot and its new residents. Students show off their Wildcat pride throughout Spirit Week. Jordan Daniels leads and supports her team from the bench. The true identities of the Wildcat are revealed. And this week's Sports Corner with Tess, Jaden, and Lindsey.
Hey, I'm Will Olsen.
And I'm Lindsey Twait.
And this is
the Wildcat Report.
The wheels on the bus are spinning no more. What used to be filled with joyous children excited for the out-of-school enrichment now echoes with silence.
The state law was examined by our district administration and our attorney. So if a student goes on lifetime fitness or a field trip in law studies, if they go to the courthouse, they shouldn't have to, according to law, they shouldn't have to contribute to the transportation or any other expenses.
However, students have diverse opinions on the issue.
I remember when I was a kid and I always went on field trips and those were the best days, and now I can't have the best days anymore.
When I first found out, I was like, no, I want to drop this class, but I had to take it, and it turned out to be fine, but we have to run the Cooper, so.
Took it for the field trips, and now that I'm in it and there's no field trips, I'm very disappointed.
Money wasn't the only issue. The board took a deeper look at the educational benefit of each field trip.
I think for some departments, they had to decide, was it really tied to their curriculum and what they were learning, or was it just more of a fun experience?
If you go on a field trip that's pointless, then it's pointless. You're not going to learn anything from it. But if you go to a museum or something, you're going to learn.
But the future isn't bleak for field trips.
Different experiences that can be done digitally. Virtual classroom is big. Or can we patch in through, can we do an interview with somebody through some sort of, through Skype or something like that.
The motor on this bus isn't going zoom, zoom, zoom anytime soon.
Hey Lindsey, have you been using the new parking lot?
I have, and I noticed that there was actually a Twitter fight between the student body and the new people who park there.
Wow, let's go to Sarah and Gabby with the story.
A new parking lot would sound like a dream to students tired of searching for that one last spot minutes before school starts. That is not the case at Millard West. The new parking lot has been avoided ever since its opening in mid-August. Some students have skeptical feelings towards the new lot, but not all. Every morning, a row of trucks back into the lot, creating what seems to be an intimidating scene. The Paw Print sent out a tweet on August 30th claiming that the trucks held their spots. A few hours after it was released, Junior Alex Lynch replied to the tweet and made a stereotypical joke comparing trucks and a tobacco brand.
I didn't do it to personally attack anybody. I just wanted to make a joke. It's pretty funny. If I have the chance, I'm definitely gonna roast them or whatever. But I'm not just gonna sit there and roll over and die and just expect them to just I'm gonna defend myself, just like she defended herself. She's just bad at it.
Kaylin Verkler replied to his tweet with another sarcastic joke promoting the truck squad. Over 150 students liked Alex's original tweet, and some even interacted in the feud. Senior Taylor McMartin was quite amused.
I agree with it. It's actually really funny just to see them all roll with 8 or 9 trucks and just chill out there. Also see a lot of the Twitter drama. That's really funny.
According to Verkler, 10 to 12 trucks park and gather together every morning to eat, converse, and listen to music before the school day begins.
I call us the truck lot, but that's just because it's trucks. And then people call me a hick. Oh my goodness, that gets me going. I absolutely love it. I feel like hicks are hard-working, redneck. Smell of diesel is the most fantastic smell in the whole world. There should be no problems with it. I don't know why it's bad. It just smells like love and big trucks, so I don't know what's wrong with that one.
She noted that no harm was meant to come from her tweet.
People took them offensively, but the idea was never to be offensive. It was all fun and games.
No matter how students refer to this proud truck gang, they are not the only reason students are still parking on the streets.
It's easier to come in this way, I guess, because most of my classes are right next to here. I guess it's where most of my friends park, so I just kind of go here naturally. I didn't realize the new lot was even open, to be honest.
A lot of them still park on the street for no apparent reason, and a lot of them with parking stickers park on the street. I think neatly just park in the new lot, and I think they're kind of worried about getting a teacher ticket or it's hard to get out of the parking lot and stuff.
If you look at the curvature, if that's a word, it makes it so all the front grills of the trucks just look stunning. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Luckily, the so-called Hicks are welcoming all to their space in the lot.
You park in a lot, come party.
Walking through the hallways last week, there were so many different outfits.
You're right. I saw cowboys, class colors, they'd have everything.
Here is Jordan and Craig with an inside look.
Spirit Week at Millard West has come and gone again as another year passes. With everything from Lazy Day to Western Day, many of the students at Millard West love to participate in Spirit Week. But what does Spirit Week really mean to the students of Millard West?
The reason I like Spirit Week is because all my friends and I can support the team, mostly football.
To show your school spirit and to show how much you love your school.
Although the students of Millard West love Spirit Week, some think that we should change certain days to make them better or even extend the length of Spirit Week to add more innovative ideas to show spirit at Millard West.
No school Monday, I think, but it's my opinion, but I don't know for sure.
Just the fact that it's only a week long, but I'd like it a little longer so you could incorporate more stuff with it.
Even when Spirit Week is over, there are still a number of students who show their spirit by wearing school clothing. Along with homecoming and the football game that falls on the same week, students are just excited to be able to participate and help support Millard West's football team.
We can support the football team and have homecoming.
Just showing how much you love your school and how much you love all the people in it.
This has been Craig Morrissey and Jordan Bowling with the Wildcat Report.
You may have noticed that the volleyball team is missing one key component to its team this year.
Senior Jordan Daniels' season was cut short this year when she tore her ACL.
Here's Emily and Megan with that story.
10 years of volleyball has led to many wins and losses, but none of them compare to this one. Jordan Daniels is out for the season due to her second ACL tear.
I was recovering from that surgery, and it was my second day back. It was the second day of tryouts from that injury, and it was the last drill, the last point. And I twisted my knee in order to go for a ball, and I tore my ACL.
Because Jordan tore her ACL, the team has lost an important player, but she still is there to support them.
Jordan's a big key person for our team, especially as a senior and a leader, but the girls have all kind of rebounded around her, and she's done the same, and she's still a leader even though she cannot be on the court with us for her senior year.
I'm a team captain this year, and I think just like it was last year, and I think it's very important that I still show leadership even from the bench, to show girls that are on the bench that you can cheer and support in any way you can.
This was her last time leading the team and her final year to play with her sister.
This year we were supposed to play volleyball together on the team, and I was really looking forward to it, so I'm really sad that I won't have that chance to play with her because before she goes to college it was my last chance.
Coach Wessel believes that Jordan will come out on top after this injury.
Jordan is a fighter. Jordan's not somebody that's going to let an injury slow her down. Jordan's the type of kid that is going to take this, and she likes a challenge, and she's going to push with this challenge regardless of, you know, the pain and the suffering and the rehab and all that stuff. She enjoys the challenge, she likes the challenge, and she's going to come out stronger than ever because of this.
Sydney wishes she could change Jordan's senior year.
I would do anything to take her spot because she deserves it more than anyone.
Jordan has high hopes for the future, even though she won't be playing this year.
I won't play volleyball again until college, and that's like a huge impact. Like I won't get to play with anyone here in Nebraska again. Like it's just huge impact emotionally, and it kind of sucks not being able to play with my best friends again.
Although Jordan's in recovery, she's ready to tear up the court next year as her new journey begins. This has been Emily Torring and Megan Stevens with the Wildcat Report.
Thanks, Emily and Megan, for that story. Hey, have you noticed that the mascots do a lot of work?
They've always been super energetic and enthusiastic through all the football games.
And this week, Craig and Jordan followed them around. Here they go.
It's the beginning of 2016, and it's time to introduce some of Millard West's mascot team. There's sophomore Isabel Johnson, junior Adam Walker, and senior Chase Cousins, each bringing their own unique styles to pump up the crowd. While all three agreed that they were excited to become a part of the Mascot team, they all say it took a lot of hard work.
It's pretty gross, especially after like 3 or 4 people have been in it already and just really sweaty and pretty nasty.
You can't see the feet very well, so you don't know what you're doing, and you're kind of fumbling around. It was really big.
With the tryouts being longer and having more people than expected, Adam, who was the last to try out, thought that he wasn't going to make the Mascot team.
I was the last person.
What did you have to do?
What we have to do, we had to obviously get in the suit and that.
While putting in hard work and dedication, being a mascot is an exciting and rewarding job that never seems to fail to liven up the crowd. With more football games to come, the Mascot team has a long journey of success ahead of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. You can walk around and people love the mascot. Everyone loves the mascot. So.
This has been Jordan Bowling and Craig Morrissey with the Wildcat Report.
Cut!
Are you cutting? Oh, hey!
Well, thanks, Jordan and Craig, for that story. But what would a mascot be without a game?
You're right, they add so much to the game. They pump up the crowd and get everyone hyped.
Here's Jaden, Tess, and Lindsey with this week's sports highlights in Sports Corner.
Belder's got a lot of green in front of him. One guy left to beat, and he's got him past. And this is his formation with 3 receivers. He's going to pitch the ball to Brody.
Hi, I'm Jaden Cover. Welcome to Sports Corner. A couple weeks ago, Millard West faced off against the Silverhawks of Lincoln Southwest High School. Linebacker A.J. Johnson kicked off the scoring fest for the Wildcats while picking up a fumble and recovering it and turning it all the way into a touchdown. Brody Belt led the offensive charge for the Wildcats, picking up 169 yards on 7 carries, good enough for a 24.1 yards per carry average. The Wildcats took care of business and won easily, 49-0. The other teams around the state took care of business as well.
Shut up and sit down.
The Wildcats were back in action last week, this time against second-ranked Bellevue West. The battle of 2 great offenses took on a fairly defensive role. Let's take a look at the highlights from the game.
Millard West picked up by the Wildcats. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Quickly by the Millard West line, but there is a ball on the 4th and goal. Jalen Bradley's going to take it on the keeper, and he's got it. Touchdown, Jalen Bradley. And Bradley has got room to go. Jalen Bradley's got the room. He's back around the 30. No one's touching him, and they're going to start hook and laddering it. Christian Finn's got the ball. Hook and ladder to Silvo Johnson. Silvo Johnson's around the outside, and he's taken down. That's good. Or pitch it to Brody Belt on the outside. Brody Belt's got a block. Brody Belt. It's a touchdown. And he's going to take it on the keeper. Scrambles to the outside. He finds his hole, and 2-point conversion. Golenchek's going to go to the air. He's looking. Oh, separation from Johnson there. And he is in for the touchdown. Bradley on the keeper. He's going to run to the left, and he's got it. At the ball. He looks to Shea Wyatt. Interception, Bellevue West. Bellevue West has got the ball. This game is over.
Also play Pavilion Vista South tonight at Foundation Field. Let's go to Giovanni Guido, who has some insight on what the Wildcats need to do to improve on the season.
This team moving forward, I think right now we're kind of down by our record. We're a 500 team right now, and that's not where we want to be. It's really not who we are. We've played 2 of the top teams, so going into this week, our focus is just to be 1-0, get this win, and then same way down the line the rest of the season.
Thanks, Jaden. The Millard West Wildcats faced off against the Marion Crusaders last Tuesday in softball. Lexi Black and Lauren Loof both hit a home run, carrying the Wildcats to victory 3-0. Let's go to Lexi Black to see how she thought the game went.
Pretty good. We won against Marion, which is a big win for us because they're a state team usually, and they won state last year. So.
Millard West's season of tennis has been off to a great start this year. They've only lost 4 of their 12 matches. Millard West recently went against Millard South in the Battle of Q Street. Millard West beat the Patriots, winning 7-2. Let's go see Gaurav Nath's opinion on the team this year.
Well, we've been doing okay, but we could do better. We've had some close losses, but it would have been easy to win, but we just kind of messed up.
I'm Lindsey Hunter. That's all I have for you today. Let's go to Tess Ray for more sports.
Thanks, Lindsey. Cross country has also had a great start to their season. Girls varsity ran in Ames, Iowa this past weekend and placed 4th with 126 points. We also had top 3 runners. Gabby McGinn, who got 3rd, Abby Hefner, who got 13th, and Caitlin Johnson, who got 16th.
We've done pretty well. Overall, compared to last year, we've run just a little bit faster than we did last year. We do have a lot of work to go because there's some other teams that have run really well early in the season too, but I think we're on the right track.
Boys varsity also ran in Ames, Iowa, where John Quigley got 15th, Jeremy Hacker got 41st, and Mason McDonald got 56th. That's it for this week's Sports Corner. This has been Tess.
Thanks, Tess, Jaden, and Lindsey for the Sports Corner.
I've been Lindsey.
And I'm Will.
And this has been the Wildcat Report.